Welcome back, Truth Seekers. Today, we're unlocking the secrets of one of the most mysterious and powerful deities in ancient history, the mighty Enlil. But this isn't just any god. Enlil was the Stormbringer, the Kingmaker, and some even say a being who might not have been entirely human at all. Was he simply a product of Sumerian myth? Or does his story hide a deeper truth that could challenge everything we think we know about ancient civilizations? Strap in, because we're about to explore the god who could bring down kingdoms, command the winds, and maybe, just maybe, has ties to something far beyond the earth. Let's start with the basics. Enlil wasn't just any god. He was part of an elite divine family, the Anunnaki, beings who held dominion over the very forces that shaped the universe. His father was Anu, the supreme god of the heavens, the ultimate power in the cosmos. His mother was Kai, the earth goddess, making Enlil the son of both the heavens and the earth. But hold on, it doesn't stop there. Enlil's family was stacked with godly power. His sister, Ereshkigal, ruled the underworld, while his wife, Ninlil, was the goddess of the air. This was a powerhouse family that controlled every aspect of existence. But Enlil, he wasn't just a god of some corner of the universe. He was the wind, the storm, and the breath of life and death. And he was the one who decided the fate of kings and entire civilizations. Now that's power. But how did Enlil come to Sumer? Here's where things get even more interesting. Sumerian mythology is filled with references to divine descent, gods arriving from distant places to shape humanity's future. While most stories treat Enlil as a god of local importance, some suggest his influence might have spread from a much broader origin. Could Enlil have been a god who arrived through extraterrestrial means? Some conspiracy theorists propose that the Anunnaki, including Enlil, were actually alien beings who came to Earth in ancient times, using their advanced technology to reshape humanity. It's an idea that sparks the imagination. After all, what else could explain the sudden rise of advanced civilizations like Sumer? Skeptics might roll their eyes, but to mythologists it's clear. Enlil wasn't just a wind god, he was the one who brought order to chaos. He was a god of law, kingship, and fate. And when he arrived in Sumer, he brought a reign of divine power that no earthly king could ignore. So, what exactly did Enlil represent? He wasn't just about storms and wind, far from it. Enlil was the personification of divine authority, the force that created and destroyed, ruled and reigned. The Sumerians saw him as the god who controlled destiny itself. Enlil was order, and without him there was only chaos. His wind could blow across the land, making crops flourish or wiping them out in a single storm. He wasn't just nature's fury, he was the ruler of life and death. To the Sumerians, his word was the law. He decided who lived, who died, who ruled, and who fell. But here's where things take a darker turn. Enlil wasn't always the benevolent ruler. In some versions of the myth, he is the one who commands the Great Flood, an apocalyptic disaster that wipes out most of humanity. Was this divine punishment for mankind's arrogance, or was it something more? Could Enlil have been cleansing the earth for a reason we can't even begin to understand? This duality of creation and destruction, of being both the giver of life and the harbinger of death, is what made Enlil so compelling and so terrifying. Enlil wasn't just a figure in the heavens. He was a game-changer for humanity. Kings across Mesopotamia sought his favor because without it, they were nothing. The Sumerians believed that to rule justly, a king needed Enlil's blessing. Without it, they'd fall from power. Entire dynasties were built on the belief that Enlil's favor was what ensured success. But as history shows, even the mighty can fall. Was Enlil's wrath the cause of the rise and fall of so many ancient kings? Was it his will that determined the fate of entire empires? Or were the Sumerians simply projecting their own fears of a chaotic universe onto the figure of Enlil? And here's where the conspiracy theorists come in. Some suggest Enlil wasn't just a god, but part of a larger cosmic order. An order perhaps imposed by beings with knowledge and technology far beyond our comprehension. Was Enlil a divine ruler, or something else entirely? Maybe Enlil's role as a kingmaker was a cover for something far more sophisticated. The manipulation of humanity's destiny by otherworldly forces. The truth is, no one really knows. Enlil's story is filled with mysteries, contradictions, and tantalizing hints at something larger than ancient mythology. Was he the god who shaped the world? Was he simply a myth? Or could there be a hidden truth about his origins that we're only just beginning to uncover? Whether you're a believer, a skeptic, or someone who thinks there might be more to the story than meets the eye, one thing is certain. Enlil's legacy is one of power, influence, and divine authority that continues to captivate us thousands of years after his worship first began. So what do you think? Could Enlil have been a part of something much bigger than just a myth? Was he a god of nature, or an ancient alien guiding humanity? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more mysteries from the ancient world. Until next time, keep questioning, keep searching, and always stay curious.